UFC 300 is coming up in 3 weeks, and the main event will be a war. Alex Pereira, the UFC light heavyweight champion, will be defending his belt against former light heavyweight champion Jamahal Hill. Alex Pereira is arguably the best kickboxer in the UFC and has ferocious knockout power, but he will be facing someone who has great boxing, power, and stand-up as well. Although this fight might not seem interesting, it is guaranteed to bring blood, violence, and war. In this video, we will break down Alex Pereira taking on Jamahal Hill and discuss why I think Alex Pereira will beat Jamahal Hill. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Alex Pereira, the UFC light heavyweight champion, will be looking for his first title defense against former UFC light heavyweight champion Jamahal Hill. Now this fight brings a lot of questions, and it seems like this fight is a 50-50 fight. Alex Pereira, former Glory kickboxing champion, former middleweight champion, great kickboxer, has insane power, fighting someone who has more of a traditional boxing stance, who also has great power. Alex Pereira has notable knockout wins over former champions like Jiri Prochazka, Israel Adesanya, and Sean Strickland. Jamahal Hill has notable knockout wins over Thiago Santos, Johnny Walker, Jimmy Crute, OSP. It seems like this fight is very 50-50. They also have pretty similar stat line. Alex Pereira lands 5 significant strikes a minute and absorbs 3.65 significant strikes per minute, has a striking accuracy of 62% and a striking defense of 50%. Jamahal Hill lands 7.31 significant strikes per minute and absorbs 3.35 significant strikes per minute and has a 54% striking accuracy and a 47% striking defense. So the stat lines are very similar. But why does it feel like Alex Pereira will knock out Jamahal Hill? I believe Alex Pereira will not only beat Jamahal Hill, but will knock him out too. I think Alex Pereira is great at precision. He doesn't put out a lot of volume. If you look at his previous significant strikes he has landed and his recent fights, they're not really that high. And the reason why that is because Alex Pereira can destabilize his opponent very well. He throws a lot of calf kicks, a lot of body kicks, and uses his hands to hold his opponent's hands to throw knees up the middle, look for uppercuts, the pull counter left hook. Alex Pereira is really good at slowing down the fight game and forcing his opponents to fight his fight. If you go back and look at the Jiri Prochazka fight, Alex Pereira threw a ton of calf kicks to stop the movement of Jiri Prochazka, and then threw a hook and caught Jiri Prochazka and knocked him out. Alex Pereira is really good at finding the chin, but so is Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill is a great boxer, but the reason why I think Alex Pereira will knock out Jamahal Hill is because of how Jamahal Hill fights. Jamahal Hill is a traditional boxer who leans more heavy on his front leg when he fights. And that is fine when you are boxing someone or preparing to sprawl for a takedown. But when you're fighting a kickboxer, that can kind of hurt you. If Jamahal Hill fights like how he usually does, I could see Alex Pereira calf kicking Jamahal Hill a lot, throwing a lot of the outside body kicks or roundhouse kicks, and destabilizing Jamahal Hill, and then looking for the knockout. Another thing Jamahal Hill does, and I think I could see him getting knocked out by this, is when Jamahal Hill throws a lot of 1s and 2s and he throws his overhand right or his left hooks, his hands are down when he's throwing them. So when Jamahal Hill is striking with someone, he's heavy on his front foot, he throws a lot of 1s and 2s and throws the overhands right or the looping shots with his hands down. And I think this is a perfect combination for Alex Pereira to beat somebody with. Alex Pereira can throw a lot of calf kicks, get Jamahal Hill's front leg weak, look for the body shots, destabilize Jamahal Hill. Then when Jamahal Hill throws the overhand right or throws a looping shot or a hook, Alex Pereira has enough time and enough precision to be able to beat Jamahal Hill to it without getting knocked out, or catch Jamahal Hill when he is throwing it to knock him out. I think the only way Jamahal Hill can beat Alex Pereira is in the ground game. Alex Pereira has 100% takedown accuracy and a 70% takedown defense. Jamahal Hill on the other side has a 0% takedown accuracy and a 73% takedown defense. Although Jamahal Hill has never landed one takedown in his career, he could do it against someone like an Alex Pereira who doesn't have much grappling in his arsenal. I think if Jamahal Hill wants to beat Alex Pereira, he has to implement the grappling. He has to have the dirty boxing. Get in Alex Pereira's face, make it a dirty fight, force the takedown on him, and make Alex Pereira worried of the takedown. I think that's how you beat Alex Pereira. But I don't see Jamahal Hill doing this. Jamahal Hill has called out Alex Pereira and said he was going to knock him out. He said he was going to be the one to knock out Alex Pereira. He was going to prove people wrong and show his power. And I don't think that is a smart decision. If you go back and look at Alex Pereira's Glory kickboxing highlights, every person that rushes Alex Pereira and tries to knock him out ends up getting knocked out. Alex Pereira got knocked out by Israel Adesanya when he was chasing Israel Adesanya. Every time someone chases Alex Pereira, they get knocked out. If you look at Sean Strickland, if you look at Israel Adesanya, if you look at Yuri Prohaska, they all got knocked out by Alex Pereira because they were chasing him. If you look at Alex Pereira, I think he is the best description of someone where timing beats speed. All of Alex Pereira's opponents are usually faster than him, but it's his precision, it's his timing. That's how he beats his opponent. His left hook is insane, it's power, but the reason why it's so good is because of the precision of the left hook. It's because of the timing of it. If you go back and look at the Sean Strickland knockout, that was pure timing. Alex Pereira, his striking is undeniable, and I don't think Jamahal Hill will win in that category. I think Alex Pereira will knock out Jamahal Hill within 3 rounds. If Jamahal Hill keeps this a stand-up fight and keeps this on the feet and wants to prove his power, I think he ends up with his back on the canvas and his eyes looking up, because I think Alex Pereira will knock out Jamahal Hill. That is my breakdown of Alex Pereira and Jamahal Hill. If you enjoy this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.